Koshebeleza as well as Ndlovu, of course, is in and around licensing, and he cleared that up very well. But let's focus on Kaizer Chiefs here a little bit, Doggy. Didn't want to stay much on the game that he just played. Says, you know what, this is cool. The players did well. We need to look forward because they're playing the Stellies that we're going to be talking about in just a few, who conceded 3 goals. So the coach wasn't willing to go into it. You go into it then. Your thoughts on the 90 minutes?
Of Kaizer Chiefs?
Of Kaizer Chiefs.
I need to say congratulations to the boys because I know it's not that easy, especially when you play this kind of tournaments, the CAF Confederation Cup. We've got a couple of players when we started against Al Masri. The very same coach alluded to the fact that most of the Kaizer Chiefs players, they don't have that experience, you know, to play in these CAF tournaments. But then, like I said, Masqalo Guti, it's work in progress. And I'm looking at the goalkeeping department. Already, they finally found a keeper that is doing so well.
Because Chiefs, if we're being
doing
honest,
so well, we have
not had a number one.
Important saves. But strikers need to come to the party also, even the defenders. Off air, I was telling Coach Doc that we used to have defenders like your Matoho, your Mashamaite, who used to score for the team. But now we have central defenders who are unable to get those important goals. Because it's not only about strikers getting goals for the team, but all the players.
Collective.
It's a collective.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't only focus on strikers saying they are not scoring, but even defenders, Chiefs, it's a team that is known for...
But this man is not being fair enough. There was a time where we used to have Mashamaite, Morgan Gold, Matoho scoring. And whenever we score, you know, Stuart will say to me, let's close it down. And then we win it 1-0. But I understand why you're saying this. But now, looking at this, this is the boy that I've been saying, Guti, Vilakazi is being out, I think, played out of position on the left-hand side. Omnandi Magala. And look what
is it, 10?
Did you see who Vilakazi under 20? World Cup? Le position la kona la. He position because ngapa on the left, on the wing, he's isolated and he's got only one option. But la, he has. Yes, la umnandi la lumfana. And then I mean behind the 2 strikers, and it paid off. So slowly but surely, like I said, they start very well by making sure that the defensive phase has been taken care of. Now going forward, which is a very much a concern, let's khuluma at the moment. But look how they shape up in terms of the second phase. One is charging, and you can tell he's anticipating, he's charging, and then the 3 at the back, they make it difficult for the ball carrier to find a white shirt. So, what is the other option that he has? The keeper probably should have gone on the side. I'm niggas option. But angazi ke mhlawumbe kunezinye izinto esingazazi zikhona la. But uyambona wenzani ukhipha umile. And then meantime the central defender was the one who wanted to give him option, and then they are not set. Look at the ball where it lands. And it was difficult for them to deal with Lilepo. But again, give it credit to Lilepo here. Because look at the position of the keeper.
Yeah.
Okwetsi there. Okwetsi, the near post, and then he went the far post, which individual brilliance.
It's always advisable, coach, for any striker or a player inside the box to shoot across the goal. Because even if the keeper can make a save, there's oncoming players who can tap in. Yeah.
Well, Brandon Peterson has been topical, of course, in the league as well because of the amount of clean sheets that he's kept. But for Kaizer Chiefs, defensively, they've been absolutely fantastic at making sure that they keep teams at bay. Let's focus on his strengths here. Because, I mean, that there goes on to be a save. It goes to a corner. It comes back as another corner. But Itu, once again, you've got Peterson doing all of this work. He covers all the first balls. Chiefs defenders on that first ball.
Yeah, I think players sometimes they tend to relax when goalkeeper keeps making saves. And look how important those saves were to keep another clean sheet. And he's been very important throughout the season, and I hope that he will continue delivering such great performances so that he can stand a chance of being called to Bafana, because he's one of the best that we have in the country right now.
Yeah, but today we can say the keeper can win your games. He can win your games.
100%. We saw it.
And I mean, yeah, remember, he's the last line of defense. After him is the net.
Yeah.
So if you have a well-performing Peterson like this, then clearly Chiefs is getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Because now they've dealt with their three phases, principles of play: defense, attack, and then transition. So the defensive side, now it's only how then do we deal with dead ball situations? Do we have the right people that pick a striker that is very deadly when it comes to dead ball situation? Because if in Idlala case,
let's show it in pictures here, because there's a 60th minute where Mulanga gets an opportunity against Kaizer Chiefs. So maybe you can speak about the Kaizer Chiefs defense.
Yes.
Looking at this here, because here the defense was breached. Once again, it's a ball coming into the box.
Definitely. Hence, I'm saying the defense, they need now to stabilize the defensive phase. Looking at what is happening, the delivery, but look at the guys, they were ball watching. Unfortunately, the technique was not 100% good there. Ulshang it all instead of Ulshang inside step there. You see, Ulshang it all. But had he got it proper, the technique, so who are you blaming? Because the ball is in far post, two white shirts unmarked. They only react to the ball.
And here's the juxtaposition now. Gumdlalo we Kaizer Chiefs ukuthi sabonke emuva bavalile impela bavale ngenguba
Yeah.
Kodwa phambili la sithi khona ke khona into engekho, khona umuntu mhlambe engathi fanele ilolwe ngoba amathuba wona bayawathola. This is in the 76th minute, second minute rather here, where Chiefs have yet another attempt once they've gotten the ball away here. Comes in.
It's a matter because for any striker, how you are supposed to, you always want to hit the ball back to where the keeper comes from, because for us as goalkeepers, it's never easy when you are going one way and go back the other way. So striker, it's a matter.
But once again, Dogi, this is the worry here, is that it doesn't land on Chiefs first. That ball coming in, be it a dead ball, be it the crosses.
Well, look, I agree. The game is the teacher. We all saw all the balls as across Alenda go white shirt.
Yeah.
So that is a coaching point. But do they have enough time for them to deal with it?
Before the time, do they have the personnel to deal with it?
They do have the personality to deal with that. It's just to tell them, remember, you're a coach. You need to deal with what you have. You cannot be a best coach if you only have best players only. Because that means now you only function when you have best players. You are a coach, you're working.
That day,
You understand? You change a player from being a bad player, you make him to be a better player. You know,
Improve him.
You improve him. You improve him. So these are the coaching points. They're gonna go and have a look at them, because if you look at it here, like Namaje there, you see, they only react to the movement of the ball. They don't anticipate. You know, you shama traps. Then you're there. So these are the moments where the coaches need to come on board.
Coach, you know what I've picked up? When Chiefs plays, they play with, when they defend, they defend with 5.
Yeah.
The wing backs drop.
They drop, yes.
And then there's Quineka, there's Miguel, and Aiden. So most of the time when they play with one striker, it needs to be communicated.
Yes.
Who goes tight and who covers.
Yeah.
So with that shot there that we just saw,
So now,
Zita didn't know whether to go or
not to go.
Miguel.
okay.
So that's why they had a clean shot and great save from
In the
Brendan,
game,
but they need to communicate.
when that's happening, whose job is it then to communicate?
Goalkeepers, because you have the full view of the pitch. So you need to tell that, guys, because Miguel is the one who's playing in the middle. So he must be the one providing cover for Aiden and Zita.
But in this
So then
instance,
it needs to be communicated.
if the ball is coming from the right-hand side with the 5, and the ball is played in the middle, obviously the player that is in the middle is the one that charges, and this one is behind.
Yes.
Okay.
So he was supposed to be the one that's going because you can't have this one going because
Yes.
the ball is there. So it wouldn't make sense.
Miguel then.
Miguel needs to go.
Yeah.
And then the two, they need to come here, and then these two come here.
Yes.
But if it was on the right, the left goes, and then, so it's called synchronizing ilontus, defensive ilontus.
Synchronization.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to an opportunity that Kaizer Chiefs did have, and this was in the 89th minute, towards the death of the match. I mean, an unbelievable shot here, and one that he's going to talk about for a long time. Serino coming off the bench, and we saw a little bit of spark from a player that we haven't seen much of in the Kaizer Chiefs colours, of course, but it's this moment here, Toby. Keeper had no idea what was going on. Umondi just sat there looking at it.
My boy, he was unfortunate there. And if we peg ale, yena uyenze simple outside the box. And he's coming late there. Look at the position of the keeper. Upasa ipali. And he was so unfortunate. This is the same probable opportunity
Da Silva.
against Da Silva. Where now these are the things that you package. You go and show, listen, look at your teammate. This is how he has done it. Remember, we're doing this collectively. We don't point a finger because he's a bad player. But for us to make him a better player, we need to embrace him.
You agree?
No, I fully agree with Coach Doc because I can make you shine, you can make me shine as teammates. Remember, people used to say Itu is the best distributor of the ball. But who made me shine? My teammates.
Yeah.
Because they would go into spaces that defenders couldn't close. And your Bennett Parkers, your Shabalalas, we used to come out easily because as soon as I get the ball, we knew that, okay, Itu is going to breach the first line, the second line. And once they receive, we are 6 versus 4. And they'll say Itu is the best distributor. But the players used to make me look good.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up. Kaizer Chiefs, they are 7 points and they're second in this group now, tied in 7 points there. And of course, it does mean that ZESCO, with 4 matches, like Thabiso Mosia told you there, and 0 points collected, it's good night. Was 7 points, and of course, ZESCO with 0. That's what I was saying, Mangiti. For ZESCO, it's good night, dude. Well, let's carry on.
So what are you saying? Are you saying
ZESCO, they've got 0 points in 4 matches. They have 2 matches remaining, which they can only get 6 points.
6 points.
The 2 top teams, Mazwi as well as Kaizer Chiefs, are sitting with 7 points each.
So now the race is between the 3 teams.
It's between the 3 teams.
So ZESCO is out.
Oh, wow. So we'll get into that when we take a look at it. But let's go into the goals now, because there was lots of goals out in Cape Town. Take a look at all the goals here, Doggy. The first one we all saw, it was a ball behind. Martin Mohammed said, thank you very much, 1-0.
Yeah, but I must say that anticipation of a long ball, this is something that you can train because if umuntu aisa inyawo emuva azoleta phezulu, you can tell it's a long ball. So what do? You take 3 steps backwards and you make sure ukuthi this player aga control it like this, so uzompika. But the unfortunate part, the left back also uphumile waya phambili. So I think the marking it was a problem there.
Well, that was the first goal that they'd conceded. A great header there from Balsuhini, who scores in the 80th minute here, Itu. And I mean, one of the smaller players on the field, but it's not the tallest of players that score, because even their third goal came from a shorter player.
Very disappointing to see Stelis defending like this. There's 6 of their players versus 2 players inside the box. You can't let them rise up and connect the way they did. They've had enough time to look at the goalkeeper being wrongfully positioned, and he decided to go away to the far post.
Here's another one.
Here's another one.
It's a header.
This time it's Asma Abasi. Marking inside the box. One of the shortest players on the field, but again, positioning him from Sage, it's questionable.
So now, do you now understand when we talk about social factor, players understanding the coach's philosophy, the players need to understand each other on the field, anticipate, but you can tell something's not right. There's new faces, there's not yet what we
cohesiveness.
You understand? You understand? Yes. So this is how it ended up. 3 easy goals without sweating, and Thank you very much, Stellenbosch.
Yeah, I mean, Stellenbosch are going to have to pick up their socks if you're looking at the two matches today because it's the next game, isn't it? Kaizer Chiefs and Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
And if you're going to judge it on this game, it's going to be a tough one for
It's going to be
if you're going to judge it on what we just saw today here. But what does it mean there? It does mean Otoho, who won their match by 2-1. It's a complicated situation for Stellenbosch now. Bulliesdot sitting with 9 points, Doggy. 9 points up front. You got Steadies after 4 matches on 4. Black Stars on 4. Otoho getting 3 points, taking point off the Black Stars.
So then that means Bulliesdot, they need the 3 points to cement.
Yeah, because, I mean, a single point really. Because
a single point will...
the 6 points remaining means Black Stars and Stellenbosch, if anything happens, 10 points is the most they can get to. They're already sitting on 9. And, you know, the head-to-heads then kicks off. This is CAF competition.
So it's still on for Stellenbosch?
It's still on for Stellenbosch in this regard.
Okay,
Let's move on now out of this group here. Otoho there saying, hey, we're still available as well with 6 points still to play for. And a little bit more for them because they're on 3 matches there. It's still wide open here. It's still wide open. Kaizer Chiefs then in Group D.
Yeah, no, Kaizer Chiefs is doing very well. I think going away from the country and coming back with the points, it's always good. But how they started very badly when they lost to Al Masry. But and then they drew against Zamalek in Polokwane. But again, they went away to ZESCO, got the 3 points, came back to South Africa, got another 3 points. So they just need to build on this good form.
We need to update that log again, the previous one. To 4 games each team that has played. And just reshuffle Stellenbosch as well. Because, I mean, they didn't win that match there. They remain on the 4 points. So we just need to reshuffle and fix that one.
So here, we're talking about, you just said ZESCO number 4. Their next game is against Zamalek. And then Kaizer Chiefs will be playing Al Masry. It's a must win for Kaizer Chiefs because clearly we're not too sure what ZESCO will they be like giving an A+ game against Zamalek or not. So this has to be in the hands of Kaizer Chiefs because after this, there's nothing that they can say, oh, no, maybe. But the least that I can say now, let's hope again they play it raw. 0-0.
When we come back, we'll fix that group and we'll tell you. As a staple here at SABC Sport, we gave you Champions League football on Friday night, and today we gave you Confederations football, Kaizer Chiefs and Stellenbosch there. Chiefs collecting all 3 points, and we've got Stellenbosch there losing 3 points and conceding 3 goals. But there's still plenty this week to look forward to as far as football is concerned, and all the shows that we've got for you, including Soccer Zone tomorrow evening when we do look back at this entire weekend. Group C, that's what it looks like, Doggy. All 4 matches have been played. Otoho, with a win, jumped to second with 6 points.
Oh, yes.
Stellenbosch on 4 and the Black Stars on 4.
On 4, oh, okay.
So it does mean with 2 games still to play for, there's 6 points to play for. So that's 12, 10, and 10 for Otoho, Stellenbosch, and the Black Stars. So all to still play for. For Belize out there, sitting on 9 points, having won all 3 of their matches. You know, it's just a matter of a draw because it is head-to-head first, yeah?
Exactly,
We've got to get out of here. Thanks so much for being a part of the show, Togi. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Amakhosi. Join us tomorrow. I'm with this man here. He's going to be looking at the moments from the weekend on Soccer Zone 9 o'clock. Hey, bless you, Yamara. Togi, is it? I'm unfinding it. 9 o'clock. We've got to get out of here. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. On Wednesday, we come back again with something special every single Wednesday evening on Sport at 10. For myself and everybody here, Pala. And so me.